Through thickest gloom look back, immortal shade, on which thy death was made. That was from my poetry book, Complete Writings. I'm Phillis Wheatley. I was born on May 8th, 1753, and was named after the slave ship that brought me to the colonies. My only memory of my young life is of my mother performing a ritual of pouring water before the sun as it rose. I was kidnapped when I was 6 years old and brought on a slave ship to America. I was purchased when I was 7 years old by Susanna Wheatley, wife of Taylor John Wheatley. I started to speak and write English very quickly because I was taught by my first tutor, Mary Wheatley. I was so happy she was working with me. Within 16 months, I could read difficult passages from the Bible. At the age of 12, I started studying Latin and English literature, especially the poetry of Alexander Pope. I started writing poetry at the age of 14 and was able to read Latin, Greek, and English by the age of 14. The people who bought me saw my talents and told all their friends who visited. I was a very privileged slave. At the age of 20, the Wheatleys sent me off to England for health reasons with my young master, Nathaniel Wheatley, who was traveling on business. I was freed from slavery after John Wheatley died. I became a poet, but had to go to court to prove that my poems were written by me. I was the first black person and woman in the colonies to have my poetry published. George Washington himself invited me to meet with him in his headquarters in Cambridge, Massachusetts in 1776. I was married in 1778 to John Peters, and we soon had 3 children, Mary, George, and Eliza, who all died in infancy when they were born. Sadly, I died on December 5th, 1784 in Boston, Massachusetts at the age of 31. I died due to complications from childbirth.